Bad habits or disgusting traits. Farting.
But it's disgusting if you just do it out of the blue. But as long as you walk away or, take care of it elsewhere.
For who? For who? I don't fall. Fart? Not eyes of the cat.
See, already it's making me uncomfortable because I am not a public farter or shitter.
So farting. I was actually having this kind of conversation with the city because, I work at a radio station. And I actually asked the city, is there a certain point in time to get comfortable with somebody when they can start to be able to fart?
I think you should definitely do it. I think it's funny as hell.
How do I feel about farting in public? I think that it's okay to do it.
Oh my God, farting in public, in front of a man, in front of anybody or whatever, I feel like it's disgusting. Let me know before you let that shit out.
What I do behind closed doors by myself is my own business, but in front of you or anybody else, I don't do that.
I'm the person who, if we are out and about and I have to go, I'm like, oh, I forgot. I had something in the oven. I have to go home right now. And I could be at a party, I could be at a restaurant, I could be anywhere, I have to go.
Maybe you're going to the bathroom and they just want to come in, and maybe when they want to brush your teeth, when are you going to get comfortable for that to go down? And
if you're around people, it's in ventilated or circulated air, I think you should be very cautious when you decide to strike.
I think it's kind of like being respectful, It's like you don't want to burp out loudly in front of someone's face, but if you need to let it go, let it go. It's totally normal.
When it comes to relationship, of course you're going to have to get to that comfortable level type shit, and then sometimes it might just come out,
Let me know, so I could be prepared to smell some nasty shit coming my way. Anybody that doesn't think women are supposed to is retarded, because that's what everybody does. That's just a part of life. It doesn't make any sense to think that someone's not gonna do that. That's how God made us, so you just gotta get used to it, I guess. Farting is human. We all do it. It's all regular. But you have to know when and where to do it. If you in public, take your funky ass to the bathroom and let that gas out, okay? But some people just don't care. They just be like, I got a loose one.
Fart. So she'd walk and fart, and I'd be behind her making sure she wouldn't fall, and she'd just be farting all in my face. It was so nasty.
And shit? No.
Farting in public, I have done that, but it's on the low. I know some people that be so loud with it. I'm like, you're disgusting as fuck.
Guys that get weird about girls fucking being humans.
Farting, I think, is a little bit, there's a little bit more leeway with farting in public, because the key with farting in public is you just have to make sure that you are around more than 3 people and that one of them is fairly close to you so that you can let it out, move away to the other group. I think people should get away. I wouldn't just sit there and fart in front of everybody, that's that's not cool. Just step to the side or whatever, Let it loose, let it loose, let it loose. We all human, but I just say respect comes a long way.
I'm just like you, buddy, but a little cuter.
I don't have a problem with a girl farting or shitting. I think it's funny that girls try to hide the fact that they fart or shit or go to the bathroom, which I think is kind of like a kitty cat kind of vibe.
Guys thinking that girls don't fart or don't, shit. We're all human, I'm not an alien, you know what I mean? If so, I'll make that shit disappear and it'll be glitter, okay?
But they're also the ones that I learned the whole blame game from. So they're the ones who if you have a best girlfriend with you, she's the best because she can catch on. If you're like, girl, I don't know, somebody over there farted, she'll be the first person to be like, yeah, girl, I know. So you always want one of them with you too.
I've always, even as a baby, my aunt to this day calls me Sumo, because I was a little Asian baby with a little baby belly. And then whenever I'd have to go potty, number 2, what she was talking about, they said I'd be playing, and all of a sudden I'd look up, and then I would run. My mom had the couch diagonal to the wall, so there's a space behind the couch. She said I would go there and I would to do my business, and if you caught me and you looked at me while I was pooping, I would burst into tears and stop.
Or at least apologize, acknowledge that you did it. Don't be rude and nasty.
Try to blame it on someone else.
Acknowledge it.
They always try to blame it on someone else.
Dirty dog.
turn up, girls' night out.
I love girls' night out.
I used to do drag, and so I think that there's a lot of there's a couple different ways to take girls' night out.
My favorite part about girls' night out is getting ready. Like, that is the best time.
Guys' night out, it's very necessary. And also for women too.
Girls' night out looks like a whole bunch of beautiful queens dolled up, having some nice wine, you know, something just relaxing.
What I hate about a girl's night out is low-key, someone always has an attitude. You know, most of the time it's good, but, and you know some shit might go down because you know who they are. You know what I mean? And because you just know who they are, so sometimes it might be like, take me home.
Was sloppy drunk. When I tell you she was sloppy drunk, she was throwing up everywhere, and then she got an orange, and she ate an orange, and she threw up some more, and then her heel broke, so she was walking lopsided, and I was like, oh no, it's time to go home, but she didn't want to go home, so I had to carry her, but she weighed more than me, and I was like, oh shit, you breaking both of us down, so they thought we both was drunk.
Okay, we can always count on a girl's night out having fun and laughing and just reminiscing.
The camaraderie of brotherhood, you know, we're guys.
We're putting our makeup on, we're trying on different outfits, you know, we're swapping clothes.
I live for girls' night out, Sunday fun day. Like, I'm a girl's girl. Like, growing up, I used to hate females, like, hate girls. I used to hate, I don't get along with girls. No, what it was is I was insecure and they were insecure, and all of our insecurities together did not match.
As a drag queen, when you have people coming into the club, it's like when you see the bachelorette party, you know they're gonna be a good time. They're gonna get lit as fuck. But you also know that they're gonna be like the hardest group of girls to handle because they're sloppy as fuck.
And you talk about all the sad stories, and you give each other encouragement and confidence, and you just go out and you have a good time and ball out.
You know, just have that girls' time, you know, even girls' trips. You feel me? I'm down with the girls' trips. Now, I definitely take girls' trips where I will never take another girls' trip with some certain girls. You know what I mean? I had bad trips before.
Yes, it's necessary to go out with the girls. It's necessary to enjoy the queen life and just giving that positive energy to one another because we all need it.
We were made, we were created, we came out the womb of a woman. You know what I'm saying? So it's always gonna be some, you know, guy and girl thing.
Okay, so literally every 5 feet, like not even, like there's someone always trying to like talk to you, like buy you a drink, take you home. I don't know, like.
It always starts out really cute. They come in, their hair's done, they got their highlight popping. You can tell that they've pre-gamed a little. They've had their Svedka.
We go out, we fuck shit up. I don't think there's a bad part. Actually, the only bad part is the next day when you gotta wake up and you are just like, what? Decisions.
Girls' night out is definitely necessary because you still just need that break and, you know, space from work, from your home, you know, just from your mindset. You know, you gotta get out there with your girls and see what they're up to, you know, give you all each other advice. But when you're going out, it can be a turn up. You can be drinking, or we go to the movies, you know, painting.
They thought we both was drunk, but we wasn't. She was just drunk, but I was being a friend, and I love her. She know who she is. I love you, sis. I got you.
But I think it's very, very important for guys now because, you know, it's a way to kind of let your hair down.
We always have a great time, and I only vibe with the dopest girls, so.
And about 20 minutes in, it's fine, and then there's always the one girl who like takes her shoes off, starts dancing, and her skirt's hiked up, and her titties hanging out, and you're just like, is it fun to watch? 100%. Is it fun to be a part of? Not so much.
Like the flashback, but my favorite part actually of the night after a girls' night or a Sunday fun day is the recap. Do you remember when she did this? Yo, do you remember when you did this? I was like, where did I go for this? Like, yo, Slay, you was like, da 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 da. One time I got blacked out drunk. Actually, the one and only time I got blacked out drunk. There was this girl that was like flirting with me, and I'm not gay, but I love my gays. So, you know, like I'm friendly with her, whatever. She's flirting with me, like, oh my god, you think I'm pretty? Come to find out, blackout drunk. A couple days later, people are like, oh, have you seen a picture of you and the lesbian girl? I was like, what? They were like, yeah. I was like, what picture? Girl, tell me why we passed out drunk at a booth. I was on one side and she was at the other. Girl, we was holding hands under the fucking table.
Are you open about everything? Sexuality.
Being out with your sexuality is like, I say more power to you.
Sexuality, like with women showing their sexuality as in maybe we're not wearing a bra. You know what I mean? And we're going to the store, you know, or wherever. We going wherever. Free the nipple.
I feel like as far as sexuality goes and like the appearance of something, like there's a way like you can wear like shorts and then like I think the problem really comes with the parents teaching their sons that when women dress a certain way, it means she means a certain thing.
Women being open with their sexuality, with their bodies and just the type of clothes that they wear, I feel like it's okay to feel sexy, it's okay to feel good, but it's also okay to be classy with it.
Most people are asleep and they're not woke. And when I say all that, what I mean by that is that most girls are programmed to wear tight shit.
Yeah, I think that it's totally okay to be able to portray yourself in however you want to.
It really just depends on what you're into and who you are. Like, for instance, me personally, I don't really expose myself like that. You know, that's just my character, who I am. But the next person, you know, I don't really judge, but maybe, you know, that's the type of stuff they're into. A lot of people, their bodies are the way they use it for whatever, you know, photography, modeling. You know, some people are more comfortable in their skin and like to show their, you know, show their bodies or whatever, but it really just depends on the person.
The naked body is normal. Like, everyone has a naked body underneath.
I think that we live in a day and age where it's really important. Everybody struggles so much with like personal identity, and I think that we kind of are transitioning from this area where it was kind of thought to be like, oh, she's overconfident, she's dressing slutty, she must be craving attention. And it's like, I think we personally need to be switching to the place of like, good. Like, we need to be putting all of our shit out there. If you're working your ass off in the gym and you feel super confident in that dress that you just paid for, then wear it, flaunt it, twerk it, like whatever.
You know, guys can go outside with their shirt off and they have a whole shirt off. At least they still got a shirt on or something.
I have really long legs and really big butt. I can wear the same shorts as you would wear or somebody else would wear, and my whole ass cheeks are gonna be hanging out. And you know what I'm gonna do with that? I'm gonna clap my ass like here, you know, I'm gonna fuck it up.
Why should we feel like ashamed? Like, why should we hold ourselves back from like what we truly are? I think that posting online, it's cool. Like, you do whatever you want.
I wear whatever I want to wear. I'm like, if I look good in it, I'm gonna put it on. You know, if you feel the way you feel about it, that's on you. I love my body, I love me.
Walking around naked with no shirt and panties, okay, we know that that's, you know, a cut to that, but I feel like there should be, you know, a limit, a boundary. Where that boundary is, it really just depends on the person, I guess. So that one is.
But that doesn't mean that's an invitation for you to touch it, fuck it, rope it. Like, I mean, I don't even want you to look at it too long, but it's fun.
You should be able to wear whatever you want out in public. Us women, we have tits, we have an ass, like, we have a female figure that, and some others are more accentuated than, you know. Yeah, so I think women should be totally able to wear whatever they want.
People in the Middle East, and they're still rocking dashikis and wrapped up because, you know, when you live in a sinful nature like this country that we live in, you know, everywhere we go, our eyes are being lustful.
It's also okay to give a man, you know, something to wonder about. Give him something to think about. Don't just automatically show every single body part, because then they already see what they could imagine.
I mean, there's a way to definitely advertise yourself to look like you're advertising something. But I mean, what's the difference between going to a pool and seeing a girl in a bikini and walking on the street and seeing some girl in shorts and a crop top? The problem is the men's mentality.
But sexuality, yeah, maybe even twerking, or you want to wear a belly top. Now, there is definitely a line to not cross. I feel like when it comes to women, you should still be classy. Social media, you can like get paid big money to be damn near naked. You feel me? Or twerking, and on social media, a lot of girls, you know, do show a lot of skin, and they get a lot of love from that too. Sex sells.
There's gonna be three or four people that are maybe struggling with that part of their life, and if you can inspire those three people who aren't as outwardly spoken, then you've done your job, and I think that it's worth it.
slay or nay. Makeup.
Makeup, I love makeup. I love to wear makeup. I love to doll myself up. It's absolutely nothing wrong with enhancing your beauty.
I believe they're beautiful just the way they are, but I do see the enhancements that it adds.
So bad makeup is like your foundation doesn't blend in. The eyeshadow is just a mess.
Bad makeup looks unblended. It looks like it doesn't match your face. It looks like you didn't give a shit.
My biggest pet peeves with makeup right now are, it's always the girl who watches like every single YouTube channel, and they think that because this girl, this guy all put XYZ on their face, that they have to also put XYZ on their face.
I like to wear makeup. Do I wear it all the time? I think so, because I'm always out and going somewhere, you know. Sometimes I maybe even just put makeup on and I'm just running around the house. But other than that, I like makeup. I'm not over dramatic with it, but you know, it's still, you know, just a regular type of thing, I guess. Like what type of makeup do I use? I use foundation. The makeup I'll use is like foundation, some mascara, maybe sometimes some eyeliner, definitely some eyeshadow, some bronzer, a little highlight. Definitely brows sometimes, but right now my brows are natural, so they on fleek naturally.
I can't stand when women be like, ugh, you wear makeup? Like, yeah, bitch, you need some. I don't care how pretty you are. Every female wants a little blush or some mascara or some lip gloss is even considered as makeup if you want to keep it 1,000.
Honestly, I'm not a fan of the super thick eyelashes. Like, I think they look horrible. I'm sorry, ladies. I'm so sorry, but I think they look horrible.
Bad makeup doesn't mean expensive or cheap. It just means application.
They don't really understand that like some of these people are being paid by different brands to use multiple different products, and then they don't get color matched correctly. They decide to put on every highlighter they own. They decide to contour like paint by numbers, and then they walk out the house without like double checking in the mirror or getting like a second opinion from their best girlfriend.
Please don't criticize women that love makeup. Please don't do it because it just enhances our beauty. You see me.
I just think there should be a balance, because I've run into some girls where they're like, oh, I have to have makeup on. I'm like, damn, so you're gonna relive the rest of your life, you know? But I guess it becomes a part of them, so I guess it's just like second nature.
If you don't blend it out, if you don't wear the right colors, then it's just gonna look gross. If you don't know how to do your makeup, just keep it light and simple with the mascara, maybe a little bit of eyeliner.
And most of the time, I think the problem is that their best girlfriend or their best guy friend is watching the same fucking YouTube channel. And so they all walk out like these clones of just this like mismatched neck. And for some reason, I don't know what happened, but like, I think something happened in the world where everybody thinks that they're yellow undertone.
Okay, the guys who do not like makeup, right there makes me think of YG, this song, you know what I mean? He don't like no girls with makeup on. You know, I'm like, damn nigga, like I really fuck with you, you know what I mean? And you don't like girls who wear makeup? Like that better be a metaphor. Like, cause I fuck with you. But guys who don't like makeup, it's like, okay, I don't like your fake ass jewelry.
MAC makeup kind of break me out a little bit, but I can still hang with it. It's just too thick. I like they blushes. So you got good makeup and you got bad makeup. You just gotta figure out your skin type of what your skin can take when it comes to makeup.
If you don't wear makeup, you ain't gotta wear makeup. Shit, I don't wear makeup sometimes too. But don't expect no fucking award because you're like, team natural.
So like 90% of the people that you see post pictures is like, they have all this beautiful warmth and pink, and then just like sallow, like you smoked 1,000 cigarettes, and like maybe you have a liver issue. I don't know. I just am like, just go to a professional. Go to a professional.
Well, I think if you wanted to get lashes, like natural looking lashes, they look great, you know, like whatever, but the super thick, like caterpillar looking ones, they freak me out.
I feel like people should be very confident in how they look without makeup, but that makeup takes it to the next level.
Bad makeup look like a little 4-year-old boy and drew Ronald McDonald on their face. That's bad makeup.